What's going on, darlings? Welcome back to the channel. We are the Distorted Theorist Peter, and today the brand new trailer for Kalki 2898 AD dropped.
That is a mouthful.
It's a mouthful, and I know that I had to get you because you haven't been here for the first trailers that I did, so I had to bring you in on it.
You have been up my butt about this.
Listen, it is top tier cinema right now. This is the most expensive film ever made coming out of India, but before we even talk about this anymore, as always, if you guys want to support the channel, and we certainly appreciate it, if you would hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and as always with our international trailer viewings, leave us comments down below to inform us about all the culture, all about this movie, and what you guys are excited for. Now, Peter, I told you that this first teaser was dropped at San Diego Comic-Con, which is our neck of the woods where all the Marvel stuff gets announced.
So this one, this
not this trailer, the original trailer. So it is proving, I guess, that superhero Kalki is moving into our realm of the woods. So what do you think that means that they announced like an Indian film over at San Diego Comic-Con in the USA?
Well, I would say obviously like it's crossing borders in more ways than one, but it's kind of like it's getting to the point where we can't ignore different cultures and different I can't even think of the word, not aspects, but just like there's the injection of
everything is well, the influence,
right?
Wow, how did I there you go. I mean, yeah, like obviously this is a science fiction superhero action film. It is starring the lovely Prabhas, which I know is a huge actor right now over in Indian cinema. But as I was telling you off camera, Nag Ashwin, which is the director of this film, has said that even though this deals with the, as you said, 10th Avatar of Vishnu, which is Kalki, aka the mighty hero, you do not need any religious connotation or insight into Hinduism to understand or enjoy this film.
Which is great, because I got zip.
But, I mean, from what you have seen, like, what are you excited to see in this trailer when it comes to the action and the superheroisms?
Well, it's in terms of what's, like, I know that there's going to be some form of, because there's a car in this.
With Bougie.
Bougie, right. So obviously,
is a little robot.
Well, I was thinking, I was like, well, it's kind of got that like that Transformers vibe.
Yeah, and they actually built that to use on set. So
it's legit. Like,
like he's Prabhas is driving it. So
okay.
But I mean, the practical effects are there as well, it seems like. But I think we're going to get a whole lot of scientific background and CGI cinematography. But you know what? There's probably only one way to get super excited for a film like that. And that is to watch the trailer right now for Kalki 2898 AD. Let's get into it.
Okay, silence.
It almost looks like the cartoon
the
leading
rings
up to
of the ship from
इस दुनिया का पहला शहर
okay.
इस वर्ल्ड का आखिरी शहर काशी.
Oh, you can already tell the budget's gone into this.
कहते हैं कि ऊपर पानी है.
पूरी दुनिया से सब छीन लोगे तो
upside down pyramids.
Okay, so you have like a richer culture, and down below is
बाकी अगर कुछ है तो सिर्फ कॉम्प्लेक्स है.
भगवान
एक ही सुप्रीम यास्किन.
Who is the bad
पता
guy?
है आप कितने लोगों को बचा सकते हो?
Is it Yaskin?
So they're thinking that I think this is one of the avatars here.
This is different forms or something.
वो शक्ति वापस आ गई है यानी अब रोशनी आने का
Well,
समय
that's
आ गया
Prabhas,
है.
right?
No, unless he's acting in a different role, you might be right.
I think that was
Let
Prabhas.
us know in the comments if that was him.
एक जान के अंदर दूसरी जान.
Because he's really young, right? So.
आपने अपनी गर्भ में एक भगवान को स्थान दिया है.
What is that gem?
मैं पहचानूंगा.
हर हालत में रुकना ही होगा.
I'm not sure. Okay, he's super straight. Now that's Prabhas right there, baby.
Okay.
कितना अच्छा सपना देखा.
There's the
that's the
vehicle
car?
with Bougie, yeah.
कॉम्प्लेक्स में थे.
1 million units है क्या तेरे पास?
कुछ नहीं बचा. मेरे जैसे कितने लोगों के लिए आप हीरो जैसे हो. मेरे साथ आ जाओ.
यूनिट ज्यादा बोलेगा क्या?
I don't know what his powers are. Okay.
तुम्हें सिर्फ खुद से प्यार है भैरवा.
I think that's Deepika.
इस दुनिया
I
में
think
बस
that's her
एक ही साइड
actress's
होती
name.
है. खुद की साइड.
There's Bougie. That's the robot. It's supposed to be like a Jarvis, like Iron Man, which. Okay, here we go.
लड़की मुझे चाहिए.
पॉइंट ये है कि मैं ही हूँ जो उसे ला सकता हूँ।
इतना श्योर है?
रिकॉर्ड चेक कर लो, मैं आज तक एक फाइट नहीं आ रहा।
तुम्हारी जंग फिर से शुरू हो गई है।
War has begun again.
So is he the bad guy?
ये
I don't
भी
think
नहीं
so.
हारूंगा।
Here we go. Okay, so this is the sci-fi part. Okay, that guy just stopped the vehicle. Okay. That was like,
I like the
Black
shield.
Panther and everything.
जिसने अपनी पहली सांस तक नहीं ली, वो इतनी आखिरी सांसों का कारण कैसे हो सकता है?
डरो मत, एक नया युग आ रहा है।
Oh, this must be the bad guy. Someone's gonna get thrown off the side there.
That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. All right, thoughts.
So I'm still lost. But it looks like, again, this is the type of movie or film or experience of which, again, we'd look at the mighty hero, but then he's also inspiring other people. Like, yeah, I'm the mighty hero, but you're still a hero.
Like,
too.
like it's not me, it's us kind of thought.
Yeah,
it seems like Prabhas's character maybe starts in that slums or the underground there, and he's not a part of the rich culture, but he's trying to rise up and obviously be the face of the others who can't rise up and fight for themselves, kind of thing.
And there's like a prophecy that's involved as someone's carrying the child that's gonna
Rise
bear
up.
witness and do the whole thing. There's a Messiah aspect.
I also love that the it's very grounded. Like I said, they're in the desert and the buildings are collapsed. But then you have this sci-fi spot where there's laser weapons
Like
and shields and
kind of thing.
Yeah. So I don't know how they're going to contrast each other. I mean, obviously you're going to get multiple different storylines, and also I don't know where the car with Bougie comes into it. How he even gets his hand on such thing. Reminds me of pod racers from Star Wars a little bit. The
And it could
dynamic
be
there.
something along the lines like it's always been there, but he hasn't needed or required it until the time came.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What else did we see there? Well, obviously the older gentleman with the jewel in his head, he's doing craziness because he was picking up like 5 people at once.
Well, I think again, so I'm wondering if he's more of a sage because I'm again, you know, I believe in our like.
Well, let
in
us
our-
know
in-
if
in
we're
the-
wrong or right.
In the Indian culture, that's part of
Right.
like history and culture and everything like that. So I'm assuming maybe that's like a personification of it, or the power comes from there.
Right. Well, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the gem gives him or whoever bears it some sort of power. But watching this trailer, and I've watched a few now, I still don't know who the actual villain is. I don't know if there's a definitive person that they're like, this is who
I think it's a
Kalki or
corporation.
Bairavia
The
needs
guy
to
that
take
was
out.
the hologram, I think it's like a corporation.
Yeah,
that, like
maybe like a government thing. Sort of,
well, they said at the
ruler.
very beginning that the conclave
the
or something
emperor.
at the very beginning.
Yeah.
And then there was all the guys with the rifles, so it seemed like it was more so like this is where we got control of it, but now we need someone to rise up and help us.
Well,
And
that's the other thing. I don't know what Kalki's powers are that he could take on such an army. Like how is he surviving with all these laser shots coming at him?
And that's the other thing too, because I'm wondering if the person that's going to be, remember they were saying like we got to protect the baby. So this takes place over the like this goes up to 2898, but it also starts off in 3102 BC.
Holy smokes!
So
that's
I'm
quick
wondering.
maths.
Well, it's 6,000.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm wondering if the older fella has been around for that
Since
long,
then.
and he's been like Prabhas
Yeah.
as Kalki
Yeah.
was the child that was born to become the Vishnu. So it's going to take 6,000 years for him to become
Like to evolve
Did I just break
into-
it? Did I break the internet?
Listen, if we just got any of that right, please let us know in the comments because that was actually good. I love that. I didn't even take that away, so it was cool that you caught that. I'm just trying to think. I mean, obviously this fits the bill of definitely the distorted theorist realm. Superheroes, big action, major budget. You can see that throughout the trailer. That cinematography and the background and the like I said, the upside down pyramid and the laser shots. You can tell that they've backed this financially and they do want this to be a very successful movie.
And again, it looks like the people that are in it like are actually kind of like enjoying it. Not that like I know they're acting, but it doesn't look like they're hamming it up. It looks like they're like, oh, okay, this is part of a bigger thing.
Well, I mean, this is, I think, a part of their bread and butter, and Prabhas is obviously trying, if not one of the biggest stars now coming out of India. So I think anything that he gets his hands on or acts in, I think, are just sending people. I mean, he has such a following. You guys know what I'm talking about. All of our international viewers are always commenting.
He's got the Midas touch. Anything he touches is gold.
Pretty much. I mean, he's the rebel star, they call him. So it's cool that they got the nicknames on him. And now adding him to Kalki 2898 AD just makes this film already probably a success. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us for our trailer reaction for Kalki 2898 AD. As always, if you want to support our channel, and we do appreciate it, if you would take a moment to just hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. We are on our way to 10K. And with that, I am the real Jussy.
I am Peter Parkour, and like we always say around here,
Keep it real.
Keep it real.